Dobra, to idziemy teraz do tego pokoju. Tak, właśnie pójść do tej sali konferencyjnej i tak dalej, ale udać się teraz faktycznie tam do tego pokoju. Widzicie, możemy się udać tam do tych monitorów całych i faktycznie teraz zrobić tak, jak niby mam tam zrobić.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No to wiem, to wszystko już mi opowiadałeś.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator
O
talk.
Boże.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
O Boże, ja uwielbiam tą grę. Co tu się dzieje? Kojąca muzyka New Age.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Dobra, nie spodziewałem się czegoś takiego. Co będzie się działo dalej, jak będę tak pędził? Oj Boże, ta gra jest epicka. Dobra, udało mi się teraz i wykonamy faktycznie tam jakieś polecenia.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Tak, oczywiście to już, panie Franku, słyszeliśmy, więc przejdę znowu do przodu.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an
O, i tam ten
employee
most się
in the
podnosi.
building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant
Tam co niektóre są w ogóle jakoś zepsute, te monitory. Siedzą się tylko jakieś napisy.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
No właśnie.
No.
Nie.
He refused to believe.
Nie mógł w to
He
uwierzyć.
couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
O.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Wcisnąłem piątkę. Czy coś to robi? Chyba nie. No to chyba jest wszystko powłączane.
Oh, Stanley. You didn't just activate the controls,
E,
did you?
nie.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2
2 minuty.
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless, to see you made humble. This is not a challenge, it's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown.
No kurczę, nie chcę mu przerywać.
Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Jeszcze właśnie na kolejny sposób mnie zmasakrowało? Chyba tak. Powiedziałbym, że chyba właśnie tak. O mój Boże. Dobra, wiecie co? Wydaje mi się, że jak na...
Already this was uncomfortable.
Oh.
And Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
A tu się narrator też zmienia, w sensie to co mówi względem tych wszystkich zakończeń. O kurczę. To jest ciekawe.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Przed jestem ciekaw, czy ja tu jeszcze jakąś główną
Yet there was
ścieżkę
not a
pomijam, czy
single
co?
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
Oh.
hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Bo niby ten narrator twierdzi, że tu nie ma
Coming to a staircase,
żadnej
Stanley
głównej
walked
fabuły,
upstairs
nic,
to
tylko w
his
sensie,
boss's office.
że to jest wszystko jego wymysł i tak dalej, ale... O, otworzyły się te drzwi. To be rich is a crime. Spodziewałem się jakiegoś tekstu narratora, to ja widzę, że jednak nie tym razem. Nowe miejsce. I kojarzy mi się teraz typowo Mirror's Edge. Chwila oczekiwania. Dobra, chyba znalazłem kolejną ścieżkę, którą mogę podążać. To jest strasznie długa winda. Jestem ciekaw, czy w ogóle ona się kiedyś skończy, czy coś. O. Czy ja wszedłem dokładnie w tym samym miejscu, czy mi się tylko wydaje? Tam jest biuro... Ja chyba naprawdę wyszedłem w tym samym miejscu. Czy ta winda była kompletnie bezużyteczna? Co ja tu mam? Mogę coś z komputerem zrobić? No nie bardzo.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad, Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill Supreme.
O Boże. Już nawet narrator ma tego dosyć. O mój Boże. Czyli to chyba niby cały czas się zmienia. Gra cały czas żyje. Zobaczymy, co tym razem się wydarzy, bo już nie mam zielonego pojęcia. Mogę nacisnąć ten przycisk jeszcze raz? To jest jedna z tego typu gier, gdzie ja po prostu chcę teraz klikać wszystko, żeby zobaczyć, co się będzie działo dalej.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Widzę, ale to też troszeczkę inaczej o tym wszystkim opowiada.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
No tak, przez drzwi nie wyjdę z powrotem.
A few moments later.
Dobra. Kolejny ekran wczytywania. Jestem ciekaw, czy to nakłada na siebie tę historię, w sensie, czy to jakoś sprawi, że nagle się coś innego wydarzy, czy coś.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. No, the orders were still missing. For now.
Okej, cały czas są inne jakby opowieści tutaj.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Tam pójdę z powrotem do sali konferencyjnej. Nie chcę tam iść.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Czy mogę stąd spaść? Mnie to zastanawia. Sprawdźmy to.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very...
Okej, mogłem to zrobić, jak widać.